Hi everyone, happy Sunday. So Sunday is my prep week, I guess my prep day for the week. And so I like to make little things for myself because what happens is during the week, you go to work or you're working from home and you wanna eat something that's really good, but then it's like, what do I have? And the other issue is that I don't have the time to start baking and making things. So I like to do all this on Sunday because it gives me kind of like motivation. Like, here I go, it's a new week, I'm gonna start, and we're back on track. Weekend was a little bit of cheats, I'm gonna admit, and a little bit of wine this time. So now it's back in action. So don't mind the kitchen, it's like my way of just releasing my stress, but it's a little bit of a mess. Anyways, so today we are making walnut brittle. Keto walnut brittle. So what I already did is I melted some butter. So a quarter cup of butter, a third a cup of swerve, brown sugar swerve. It's actually this one here. Okay. You want the brown sugar swerve because it actually gives you that brown, it's like that brown sugar consistency and that taste. That's what you're after, right? Then you're going to add in 1 cup of walnuts. See, like so simple. And you're just going to mix this till it's all coated. Really nice. Now you can do this on the stove with the nuts, but you want to keep it on low if you do the nuts on the stove, because then the nuts are going to burn, right? So just do it on the stove like low, make the sugar melt with the butter, take it off, add your nuts. Like, you just want to keep mixing it till it's all like covered and coated. You know, I don't really do cooking videos, so this is like all new to me. And then you want to get like a small pan, right? Not too big, because what happens is it's gonna like spread out and it's gonna be too thin, and then you're not gonna get like that nice like chunky consistency. So small pan, parchment paper, like simple, like so simple. So once all your nuts are like coated, see, you're going to then put it into the parchment paper, like so. I feel like this is amazing, okay? And then you're gonna just like flatten it out like a brittle, I guess, okay? You can't really see what I'm doing here, but sorry, I'm doing it on the side. And then, okay, that's the best you're gonna get. So something like that, okay? Then you're gonna put it in the freezer for about half hour to an hour till it's really hard and cold. Then you're going to break it and then store it in the fridge. Fridge is better because if you store it on your counter, it's gonna be too hot. It's gonna be warm and it's gonna melt because it's a consistency of butter, right? So keep it in the fridge. And last time I made this, it lasted me, I think, the next day it was finished. So that's just how it rolls here. So maybe I probably should make a little bit more. But then, see, this is the other thing. The more you make, right? Well, for me at least, the more I make, it becomes like a situation, because then I start eating it because it's available. So sometimes if you are able to limit how much you're eating, then yes, go to town, make an abundance of sweets and cupcakes, keto yourself out, absolutely. But you have to have that self-control that you're not going to manja until it's all finished. Because even though you're eating keto, this is another good point, okay? So even though you're eating keto, doesn't mean that I eat keto, I lose weight. You still have to be mindful of calories, because calories will make you gain weight. Like, you're eating calories. So you can't have like 3,000 calories on keto and be like, yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna go 2 pounds down. No, it doesn't work that way. You still have to be mindful. So you still wanna be within 15 to 1,800 calories per day if you are trying to lose weight, incorporate exercise. So don't think that by just eating all this keto stuff that like I'm gonna just lose weight. Now, if you have, let's say, 30, 40, 50, 60 pounds to lose, then yes, eating keto and eliminating all those carbs, you will lose weight, you know, but you still want to be mindful of how much you're eating. So just don't have the party in the mouth, okay? So if you're like me, make small quantities, don't go like crazy and make big portions, because you may just eat it all, because it is good. It is good. It's my new favorite thing. Besides my keto cupcakes, this like walnut brittle is my new go-to. Oh, so I also added, sorry, for the recipe, let's just recap it. So it's a quarter cup of butter, it's a third a cup of the brown sugar swerve. It's 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and I add just a sprinkle of cinnamon. And then at the end, like when it's in this cooling process, you can also add a sprinkle of salt to give you that kind of like salted caramel taste if you want. That's up to you. I don't add the salt because my butter's already salted, but if you like that little like salt, like it's teach their own, right? Add salt. If you want to drizzle it with some, you can even drizzle it with some sugar-free chocolate, like Lily's chocolate. If you melt that, you can drizzle it there. So you can be as creative as you want. You can add other nuts if you like as well, but really make it your own. Like use what you got. Don't think because now I don't have it, I can't do it, so I'll do it like next week I'll start. Like I've heard that too. Like just start. Use what you got. And if you don't got it, go get it. Don't wait. Just do it. Try it out. And that's basically it. That's my keto baking morning, afternoon for all of you. So enjoy the rest of the day. If you need anything in regards to keto, please reach out. I'm always here to help. If you need recipes, if you need some guidance, if you need whatever it is, like meal plans. This is another thing. Okay, meal plans. So some people ask me for meal plans. So yeah, I have meal plans. So I use them as recipes. Almost like a recipe book for people I coach. Because what happens is meal plans can, depending on your calorie count, you can have a 2,000 meal count. You can have a 3,000 meal plan. You can have, like, it depends, right? So you really have to look at what your goal is, how much you have to lose, and how many calories you want to take that day. You can't just have like any meal plan and be like, yeah, I'm good to go. You really want to focus on your calorie intake. Okay, a really good app I use is Carb Manager. That really helps to limit your amount of carbs. Not so much calorie count too, but really your carb intake is really good. Portion control. I don't like to do it every day because I don't want to be like I used to be on Weight Watchers, okay? So I don't like to measure everything I eat. Like, okay, half a cup of pasta. Like, no, you get tired of that, right? You can't do it and it's not sustainable. So I do it for a couple of days to kind of see where my portions are, because sometimes we add a little extra because it tastes good. But you have to remember those are also calories, right? So just be really mindful of your portions, mindful of your calories, and have fun with it. Like, this is not a diet, it's a lifestyle. And you're gonna have good days and you're gonna have bad days. Like anything in life, success, it's never a straight line. Like no one starts a business, no one starts anything in life and just like automatically succeeds. Okay, it can happen, absolutely. But chances are your road to success is up and down. It's like a line like all over the place, right? Even with weight loss and getting more healthier. It's not every day is going to be perfect, okay? We're human. Yeah, there's going to be cake. There's going to be pizza. There's going to be wine. There's going to be. So just roll with it and don't feel guilty. Just be mindful that, you know what? Okay, yesterday, I had wine. I had a piece of pizza. Okay, it's not a big deal. It's not going to make me gain the 30 pounds I lost. It just means that I had a cheat and now today I start fresh. That's all. But don't cheat every day and expect the results. That's not gonna happen either, right? So you have to really be realistic, be mindful, and just roll with it, right? But just remember that your success is gonna go up and down. Your scale is gonna fluctuate. So don't go on the scale. Take measurements, okay? And don't use like your belly button as a landmark, because what happens is when you start losing weight, well, all that belly button, it just moved. So now you're thinking that this measurement was, let's say it was up here once upon a time or down here, but now with your weight loss, your belly button moved and you're not losing inches because your landmark has changed. So like use your bone, like find your hip bone, use that. Find your rib bone, use those, okay? Use those as your landmarks because your bones don't move, okay? Use that as your landmark to see if you are losing inches, because your scale may not fluctuate, because 5 pounds of fat and 5 pounds of muscle is still 5 pounds, right? On the scale, it's still 5 pounds. Now, muscle is lean, so it's smaller. Fat takes up more volume, right? So it looks bigger, but it's still gonna weigh the same. So that's why you can't really always focus on the scale. Focus on inches, okay? Landmark with bones and measure yourself, and then go. And then you can see what you're achieving. And look how your clothes are fitting. Like if your clothes are loose, wow, there you go. That's a win, right? The scale may not change, But if you went down a size in pants, don't be down. That's a win. It's a win. Okay? So that's my Sunday keto rant. And have a great day. Enjoy it. It's sunny. It's beautiful. I think we're going to take the kids out to some, I don't know, apple orchard if I can find one that's not sold out already. If you have any suggestions, let me know. And that's basically it. Enjoy the day, guys. And let me know about this walnut brittle. If you do try it, let me know if you like it, if you don't like it, if it's for you, if it's not for you. Love to hear some feedback. Okay, bye. See you soon.